Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being here. This morning is a very interesting energy. I woke up feeling very connected to a message from Spirit, but I also feel the energy here it's interesting. It's like I have to breathe because it feels very, very urgent. And so what I was feeling this morning when I woke up is I was hearing it's time to face your fears. And I was felt led to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart cards by John Holland and the Energy cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I feel very, very connected to this energy, to this message. So I'm not using my tripod this morning, so I pre-shuffled and the cards picked us, and here they are. And so I just want to tell you, I feel like there's a very interesting, there's a message coming in for some of you, I think for all of us in some way, shape, or form. Someone is reaching out to us, and I feel it's urgent. Like it's very imminent. Whoever this is, they're reaching out, and there's some sort of fear attached to the way this person reaches out, or this person. Maybe their energy is urgent, so you feel that stress. But this urgent message is coming in swiftly for all of us, but for some of us it's imminent. And so Spirit says, just breathe. And this is a heads up, but it's also not a heads up to scare you. It is a heads up because you need to remember these words from Spirit. That everything that happens to us in life that is divinely sort of put in our path is not for, how do I say this? Not for our demise. It's for our own good. It's so something can be moved out of the way so we can move forward. Okay, so something's coming in. It's a major announcement from someone. It could be a job. It could be a personal friend or a relative. Some news is coming in, and the fear will be met. That's what I'm hearing. Meet your fear. And it's almost like rising up like Joan of Arc, in a sense, rising up to meet that fear. You're scared of some news. I think some of you are traumatized or have been in the past. I know for myself, I've been, this does raise my nerves a little bit because I'll just share this with you. The way I found out about my son's passing, it was a phone call. And when I get a phone call from this person now, I automatically tense up. Oh my God, what's wrong? But Spirit says, don't worry anymore about that. You've got to meet your fears now. This is like a victory. It's twofold. It's several things here. It's a message for you. It is sudden, like fast, swift, and it is also victorious because you almost have no choice but to meet your fear. Okay, it's like a victory over your fear. It's like, okay, what I couldn't do before, I can do now. And so Spirit is saying, just breathe, and nurture yourself. I'm feeling prior to, so leading up to this, whatever it is, just practice nurturing yourself. I do feel that you will have support with whatever this message is coming in, whatever this is. You will have support because it's like it's support from your guides. Um, and I think it's going to surprise you because I feel like for some of you, it might even be support from someone who you thought didn't like you, or, pardon me, I need a drink. Oh, this message is making my mouth dry. And the energy surrounding this, and I think it's because whatever this is, it's going to sort of stop you in your tracks. Please, please don't fear. Don't be afraid of this, whatever it is. You can't stop certain things. So whatever this is coming in, it's meant, okay? Meant to move you forward. So Spirit says start now by breathing, by moving forward in your caressing your own self with your love, your soul. If you need to take time away from work or something to breathe, to be in nature, I do feel like nature is involved. And for some reason, I'm really feeling the energy of the owl. It's funny because I started a new painting, painting a snow owl. And so I'll share that with you next reading. I don't ever like to show my paintings before they're done, but I do feel the owl's energy, and I feel that it's very present here within your energy. It's a very intelligent, wise, sort of like almost like a higher power. It's almost like a piece of God, right? Not saying that the owl is God and worship, whatever. It's like this owl energy is, it's a confidence that's being instilled in you. It's a rising up, a rising up. For some of you, you could have been sick for a while and suddenly you just feel better. But I feel like this is something that you've been stuck with for a while, whatever this is. And whatever this is that comes in, you're just like, boom, up and out. That's all I can say about that. So the truth, it says, this next card that fell out of the deck was seek the truth. And I always feel like number 7 is a spiritual card. So I feel like this truth coming in, whatever this is, whatever this message is, it finally separates you from either a false belief or I feel like it was something that was in your path that wasn't good for you. So it finally separates you from that, and your guides have your back. God has your back. Your angels are with you. I do feel a very strong sense of higher power, archangels, sort of preparing and watching over you. Now, again, I'm going to repeat this. Don't feel like this is something that you have to fear and hide away until it's over. I do feel it's very needed. And I feel like the universe is stepping in to release you, free you from something. And our guides are telling us to trust. See, the 0, that's God. I feel like 0 is God. It's the perfect, how do I say this? I feel like 8 and 0 are like the perfect numbers because they are continuous loops. Nothing obstructing. The lines are, do you know what I'm trying to say? They're like continuous loops. So it's like completion. It's like God, perfection. God is right there. This is something that is fated. So trust in that. Okay. I feel like you've been seeking relief from something, and here it is. Here it is. It is coming for you. It is here for you, where it is on your timeline, on your path. But it is imminent, I'm telling you. As I see this card, and the number 9 is right up there with completion, I feel a sense of relief. When I first started putting everything together for this message, I couldn't do it fast enough. It was this urgent type of feeling. I feel like that's what this is. And so whatever it is that you've been seeking help with, it's here. It's no longer help is on the way. It's help is here. The universe is here to set us free from something that we couldn't do on our own. And I did feel led to use the energy cards as well. And so there were two cards that came out, attachment and happy family. So the attachment card is what's drawing my attention right now, because I feel spirit saying this change here. This woman with the mask, holding it up and looking at it, she's taking it off. She's done. She's done closing her eyes to truth. She's done fearing. This mask is, here I am, full and present in the energy of faith that whatever this is moving me forward, the result comes out for my own good, for the best. Okay. This attachment that she has, see how she's chained to something here? She's chained to, it's like a post or something. It looks like, it could be a candle, because it looks like, let me just look at it closer. I'm not quite sure what that is, but what I can tell you is that when she takes that chain off, or that mask off to face her fears, the chain will be removed, and she will no longer be chained to that pillar, that post, whatever that is. When I think of a pillar or post, I think of something that is solid and sturdy. And so whatever this was that was holding her back, it can't hold her anymore, because the chain is going to be removed. The chain, by the way, appears to be solid and that she can't escape. But the reality is she always could, and she will. And then the other card that came out here is the Happy Family card. So it's time for celebration, whatever this is, okay? There's something coming in after whatever this announcement is, whatever this change is, the happy family emerges. There is relief. For some of you, it's financial. I feel like a lot of you have had sleepless nights over money, over security. For some of you, this happy family is forward movement in healing with something. This card was on the bottom of the deck here, the Psychic Tarots for the Heart. The Confront card, that's what goes hand in hand with this attachment card, right? You're confronting some sort of fear, like I said. And guys, this is something miraculous coming in. It's not bad news. It's not. It's in the eyes of God, in the eyes of Spirit, in the eyes of your guides. This is something coming in on the heels of some sort of enlightenment or announcement. You seeing the truth of something. On the heels of all of this comes the end of being attached to some fear, being attached to something you thought was imprisoning you. Ooh, that energy. Oh, I feel relief, because I feel like it's finally coming through for you, something that you wished for. I do want to look at the nature deck real quick, because there's something here that's, I feel like it's sort of calling out like an animal spirit or something, some nature spirit here. So I'm just going to pick a card here, because whatever I feel is relevant to this message, then that's what we're going with, okay? There's a medicine bag. Medicine bag. In this medicine bag is it's sort of this solution to whatever it is that you've been through, okay? This deck, by the way, is called Nature Spirit by Denise Lynn. I think it's Denise Lynn, right? Yep, she's awesome. But this message here is about a resolution, a permanent change to move you forward into this beautiful abyss. If you see in the background, there's a waterfall, and how beautiful that is as it reaches as the water falls and reaches, connects with the water below. It creates a beautiful mist and a beautiful, serene view. And so Spirit says, whatever this is that's moving in, coming in for you, the end result is a beautiful change for you, for all of us. So pay attention, but don't be too overly worried about this. Just go with it, whatever comes, okay? I think that's it. Let me just... So the white buffalo card fell out too. Like I said, I did feel the owl energy as well. But if I can find that card, because I'm not familiar with it. White buffalo. Let me see what that says. I feel like that white represents peace, security. Yes. So in looking at, again, bear with me. I don't normally look at the books because I go by my intuition. And what I initially felt was peace, security, forward movement, all of that good stuff. And so the book does say abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. Like I said, I feel like support is here for us. I feel like this calls for trust and faith and to accept support and help, okay? Support, I feel, is mental energy, emotional support, because honestly, I feel like for some of you, you may be in a position where you have to move from wherever you are, either moving from a job or moving from a home. And wherever that takes you, it takes you to a better place. So just know that, okay? Know that whatever this is brings you to a better place. I feel like that is the end of this reading. It is a quick one today, but I felt like it was urgent. So here we are, all together again. And just know that these messages are always sent in love and light and never meant to scare anyone, but always meant to give you a heads up and to look at the positive side of things, to look at finally change is here, right? Finally, instead of what now? I think that too, that attitude is also how we get through things, is we look at, okay, this was maybe surprising to me, but I have to look at the positive side of it too. And for some of you, it may be all positive. It may be automatic, like, oh my God, seriously? I got this big fat raise, or I got this, there's an opening in another department and someone's been keeping an eye on me. But I feel more like it's, there's a fear of something. And then, like I said, there's been a fear or something you couldn't figure out, and now it's here. It's here for you to move forward and to, if you have been feeling fear, to use it as a, to sort of, like I said, confront and face it, and then move forward. Okay, I hope you understand that this message is brought to you with love and light from Spirit, and to tell you that you are being honored and blessed with some change. I'm hearing magnificent change in your life, okay? Thank you so much for listening and watching and supporting. And until next time, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day and rest of the week. And I am here with you always. Um, I always like to say the date of these recordings, but I think you'll see it on the description because right now I can't really think what date it is. I think it's the 9th of November, I'm pretty sure. And it is 5 a.m. I started this reading at, I think, 4:30 a.m. in the morning. So, all my love always to all of you. God bless. Namaste.